Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, it is I. It is I, Lance. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Yes, it is me. I guess that's the joke. I don't know. Also, the emote only chat is not activated, isn't it? Because OBS tells me that it's activated, but I'm looking at my actual Twitch and it's not showing as emote only. So hopefully you guys can actually speak, because if you can't speak on Twitch, that would be an issue. Rodent. Well, you're a mod. You are exempt from that. No, it is disabled. Okay, we're good. There we go. It was just it was just OBS being strange. Also, hi everybody. Hello, it is I, Lance. Welcome on in. I hope you all are having a wonderful. Oh my god. That actually kind of scared me. that came out of nowhere. That had like friggin' that had what is the name for it? It had panning. It came from my right ear and went into the friggin' left ear. That caught me off guard. I fall out of the ceiling. True. That's true. You've made your presence known with another new no redeem. I don't even know the things that Tangia has. How is everybody doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am sleepy. I've been sleepy the whole friggin' day. But hi, Miss Direwolf. Hi, Nocturne. Hi, Len. Hi, Happy. Hi, Quartz. I don't know if Quartz is still back. I saw that they were going the BRB. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I've been kind of tired all day, and it's because of the cold. I figured that while I do like the cold, it gets to a point where the extreme cold on days that I have to wake up early is a detriment to the rest of the friggin' day, because all of a sudden I don't want to do anything. Luckily, the coffee's helping. Coffee is helping. Hope you rest well after stream. I'll try. I will try. It's gonna be probably cold tomorrow, but it's a Saturday. I don't have to wake up as early. And if we don't set up anything for thesis work, I'm most likely going to sleep in, and that might help, but also it might leave me groggy for the rest of the day. So I don't know. It's a whole deal. It's complicated. I'll work it out. It's fine. I've learned to deal with it at this point in my life. So I'm feeling sick kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, I've been there as well. I haven't been feeling sick, which is strange. I often get sick at around this time of year, or during the winter at least, knock on wood. My desk is made of wood, so that was me knocking on my desk. It was made out of wood and metal. It's got like metal railings with wood in it. Either way, we have important things to do today, and that is music. I was supposed to do this stream last week. Is it winter? Yes, it's winter here. It's the smack dab in the middle of winter. We still got like a month or so left of it. It goes from winter to spring in September, but this winter has been more, I don't want to say brutal, but there have been some days where we've almost pretty much gotten to the 0 degrees, which is crazy here. We don't, without doxing myself too much, it doesn't get extremely cold here that much often. It isn't rare for years to just go by with like a week of extreme cold. This year has had more cold than I can remember in a while. Like a long while. It is odd for it to be this cold for this long. And part of me enjoys it because I like the cold, but another part of me is like tired because I have to wake up early and it's the coldest during the morning when I have to wake up. But oh well. I'm dealing with it. But either way, we have music to do. Summer for me? Yeah, that would be the other hemisphere. Very likely. Not a few minutes. Oh, don't worry. I very much appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you can't be on stream, I completely understand. Life is important to live it and not spend it all on random streams on the internet. which I do sometimes, but honestly, it's fine. But yeah, we got music to do today. We got music to do today because I was supposed to do this last week, but I got excited. I got excited too excited about the Genshin update, and so I did that instead. Even though I had scheduled music, and I had forgotten about Genshin last week, so I had to do it. And Star Rail is next week if I can remember. Can you do me a favor and just bring out Jimmy? Just make him stay there. I can't make him stay there. He will come in and will stay for like a few seconds and then leave. Also, hi Mixer, how is everybody doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Like I can like I can do that manually. He's just gonna be here sifting through through his expressions. Are you trying to send a specific redeem? If so, I will allow it. Oh, that doesn't work. Jimmy is above everybody in this scenario. Good attempt though. Good attempt. Jimmy, the source of Jimmy is above the others. Fuck you, Jimmy. He very cleverly dodged those. Yeah, the Tangia source is way below. I don't even see the Tangia source. Where the hell is the Tangia source? Is it in notifications? Yeah, it's in here. It's hidden. I barely even saw it. Why is this open? This shouldn't have been open. The audio one, yes. I'm gonna close the Jimmy one because I don't need to have that open. And then the YouTube group can stay open because I do open on the chat sometimes. Okay, there we go. Resident Evil Assassin's Creed is out. Assassin's Fog. Oh shit, I have seen that. I have seen people polling. Not that I know much of it because I don't know much about Reverse 99 or Assassin's Creed. Believe it or not, I played like 2 hours of Assassin's Creed 1 and then I never played it on stream. Oh, don't worry about it. I will. I feel like I will have fun because I have specific ideas that I want to achieve today. I have a pretty solid idea of where to take the track. So I'm excited to see if I can do it. If not, I will finish it off stream probably. But yeah. So here's the thing. Here, let me go to the... Where the heck is it? Okay. Hello. Here, I was literally testing a person who hasn't experienced Assassin's Creed Syndicate. No, I have not. Is that the one that's like buggy as hell? I know there's one that was like extremely buggy. Well, or plenty of them. I've seen like bugs of that game. Oh, I think that was Unity. One of the ones. There was one Assassin's Creed game that was like barely finished on release. I did a little bit of work off stream, but I haven't. Unity is that one, but also all of them are. Okay, I see. I've been doing a little bit of work. This, if you recognize the shape, I am sorry to say you are cooked because this is the freedom motif. Yay, freedom motif. And then it ends with "Don't forget." I kind of changed the last bit. This is me experimenting. This is not gonna be here, in the final track. No, I mean they're not there. I have a specific idea of where to take things. Hi John, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And Jimmy, John said hi. Where'd Jimmy go? Hello? Oh no. Oh no, where'd Jimmy go? Oh no, wait, don't tell me that Jimmy has a problem when I'm in FL Studio. And also he did because he was a little bit of an asshole. What the heck? Does Jimmy have an issue when I'm in FL Studio?
Whatever that is, I am not a fan.
Doesn't. Okay, there we go. So I don't know what the heck happened there. I called him as usual, but for some reason,
It should have been me, not him.
did I give him brain damage? No, I don't know what happened. That is a good question. That is a very good question. I don't know what happened exactly.
Ugh, fine.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jamie. I will stop bothering you for a bit. I was just testing things out. I don't know why you broke there for a second. Nobody claimed any Jimmy reward. Doesn't even get a facial appearance. He hates me. True.
Okay, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for admitting that what you were just pulling right there, Jimmy, was kind of stupid. Yes, I will take that as what you meant.
Was that the bite of 87?
It was not the bite of 87, Jimmy. We need to work on your obsession with NAF. And rest everybody, the original lyrics are come follow me into the dark with your art as the arc which shall guide you the way. Isn't that it? Na, 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 because I'm with you in the dark. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the rest of it. Gonna land a dark becoming. Yeah, it's pretty on the nose. Also, that whole melody is the Lost Girl motif, because it potentially is a song that Des played in the guitar. So yeah, it's all connected. It is all connected. Speaking of, I had like when I was thinking of where to take the song, when I was humming things and trying to fit motifs, I realized that the find her, I think it's the find her motif. I don't know, the actually fits in here somehow. I don't think it makes sense to use it because, again, my idea for this track was a secret fourth sanctuary that has something to do with the with the, what is it? The shadow crystals. And so the don't forget motif makes sense because it's all over the fucking game, and the freedom motif makes sense because it is related to the shadow crystals. So those two make sense. The find her motif, or the Des motif, or whatever the hell you want to call it, that it doesn't make a lot of sense unless you want to assume, unless you're working under the assumption that Des is the knight, the roaring knight, which is highly likely, all things considered. And also she has something to do with the shadow crystals themselves, which I don't personally think. Like, I'm willing to accept the theory of Des being the knight, but not so much Des having something to do with the shadow crystals, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess there is the connection of when you beat the knight, when you fight the knight and you quote unquote defeat him, a shadow crystal just like drops from the sword. But I don't know. Tangents aside, I know for a fact I want to include those two motifs. But other than that, not much has changed in here. I was just literally before starting stream, I was playing around with having the beginning section, which was this, panning in left to right, because I had noticed that the switch between the full volume and not panning stuff in here was too jarring into the panning here. And I think that is slightly better, but I don't know if I'm convinced. In this part, at least. Kind of sounds like it comes out of nowhere. Or maybe it's too loud. Maybe that is the issue. Your Tiltern is taking too long. Also, hi, Zylings. Welcome on in. But that's going to be me. That's just going to be me. I take too long with making music. That is just how it is. Can I want to adjust the length of this thing because the volume automation messes me up. It's so annoying. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can adjust some volumes so that this section right here is a bit quieter. What's the value here? 0.5. Let's put it at 0.5. I don't know if 0.5 is what I had it at before. Oh, hi, Chris. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. For Gen Alpha chat, Jimmy has true Gen Z humor. Maybe. I mean, depending on who you ask. I myself am considered Gen Z. So maybe that's where he gets it. Honestly, if it stays at 50 throughout the whole song, that's not that bad. The problem is that even if you like, look, I have no idea why this happens, but I deleted the panning, the volume automation on this thing. Wait, what is that? Where did I use that? I've deleted the volume automation, and for some reason, even though the volume automation is gone, if I restart the song, it goes back to its regular value, as if there's some fucking thing that is still being said. I don't know if this is a bug or what. Like, I can try reopening it. Silence, do you know this? Has this ever happened to you? Let me reopen the project. Let me reopen the project just real quick. So to see if this is something that persists. Yeah, this is something that persists even after I reopen the freaking project. Let me close FL Studio altogether. Because it does annoy me. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Because now I can't use my... Okay. God damn it. Stupid MIDI controller that takes control over everything. Can I use it now? Options, MIDI settings, V25. No, I can't use it again. God damn it. You can't see me, but I'm like getting rid of my model at the same time I'm opening FL. Okay, there we go. No, I'm supposed to open FL first. Because otherwise it loses control. I lose control of my MIDI controller in FL. Okay, we're back. Everything is okay. Everything is okay now. What do I have the Fugi on? I don't have that. Where am I? What the fuck? Floating BRB. Where's floating BRB? I am so bad at streaming. There we are. Okay, so testing again. You see how that thing just goes back? I'm not doing anything and it goes back on its own. It's so fucking annoying. Do not init song with that position. Or I don't know. Edit events. There's nothing in here. Delete initial value. Oh, there we go. I did it. Also, hi, Gilbert. I don't think anyone's ever called me Lancy before. I don't know how to feel about that. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm adjusting some slight volumes. I meant Lance White Channel. Very, like, you government named me. Don't worry about it, though. It's fine. As long as you don't call me anything offensive, we're good. That's so much better. Also, another thing, if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, the song is faster now. The song is straight up faster. So we can delete this one, this track. It's got nothing anymore, and Whoa. It's got nothing anymore, so yeah. The only difference is that there's nothing at the beginning, and the guitar is quiet. It's very quiet, but I like it. It's fine. I think it builds up nicely anyways. Some sort of a days ago. Is it like a remember for real, or is it your Deltarune-ish song? No, it's my Deltarune-ish song. It's inspired by Deltarune. You might have heard something similar because I am not the first person to try to come up with a hypothetical fourth Sanctuary song. I am not the first, and nor will I be the last, most likely. A lot of Deltarune fan artists have like dropped so much fan content, and I've seen a research. I've seen a lot of like straight up fan music. The amounts of which that I haven't seen before for previous chapters or for anything. I don't know. It's super cool that the community has gotten so hyped about Chapter 5 that they've made like 5 hypothetical versions of it. Like there's that edit where they made Sans be the secret boss of Chapter 5, and his battle theme is the fucking song that is a Deltarune version of the song that might play when you fight Sans from the Undertale soundtrack. It's so good. It's because the instruments all matched, I swear. It's also very likely that the song you heard uses the same instruments that I'm using because I'm using the instruments that Toby used to make the original songs. It is very possible. It is indeed very possible. Like again, none of us are reinventing the wheel when it comes to making Deltarune fan music. Most of us are using similar instrumentation than what Toby does, because if we want to make it sound Deltarune-ish, then we got to use the same tools.
Throw cheese at him.
No, don't throw cheese at me. I'm trying my best here. Come on now. Okay, so question, does this still have that? No, it should have it. Because I have it. It should have an extra note here. Yeah. And then this one, yeah. We just cut it off there. Okay, so the song so far has like an intro section, which is this bit up until here. Random Gaster motif. Oh, a Gaster motif could be interesting as well. Even though, okay, is this a hot take? I'm gonna have a Deltarune hot take. I don't think Gaster is gonna be involved directly with the weird route or with the or with the Shadow Crystal plotline. I think Gaster is gonna be directly involved in the main story of the game. Is that a hot take? Because I've seen people say that Gaster is going to be the final boss of the weird route, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems to me as if the weird route is just going to be one thing that you can do to make things kind of weird throughout it all, but I definitely think that Deltarune will still have one single ending no matter what you do. But yeah. And so I don't know if I want to include a Gaster motif in here. But I do like the idea. Again, I don't want to overwrite this thing with motifs, okay? I think I'm being like sensible with the amount of motifs, and I want them to make sense. Freedom, because this is related to the chat, because my headcanon is that this is a fourth secret sanctuary, a secret fourth sanctuary that has something to do with the shadow crystals. Maybe this is where you get the final shadow crystal. Maybe this is where you get it after you get all the shadow crystals or something like that. Maybe this is the place where you fight Sham. Who knows? Master's actually a secret boss in Undertale. I can only fight him at 6/6/2026 at 6:66 p.m. That would be crazy because 6:66 p.m. is not even a real time. That's insane. Or the 66th of June, for that matter, is also not real. Okay, so. Don't call Wuggy the Huggy at 3 a.m. Oh my god. Is that a thing, or did you just make it up? I wouldn't be surprised if it is a thing. Did I put effects on the marimba, or is it just like raw dog in it? I put a delay in. Okay. Does Toby Fox like? Very much so, isn't it? I'm trying to channel him, after all. Okay, so this kind of works, but I don't know. This is a weird. Hold on. I should have done all of these changes. I should have done all of these changes by making this pattern unique. What did True get tagged? What? I didn't see any of that. But yeah, YouTube chat does have some weird quirks, so be careful with that. I mean, not that it's gonna cause a lot of problems exactly, but whoops. Where the fuck am I? The heck is going on? Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Stomp the same one as it is here. Not a Magic 8 Ball, stop asking me questions. That is a good one. I'll keep it in mind. Something I think I don't know if I recorded one that's like something along the lines of stop asking me questions, but that is a good one. That is a good one. I won't stop in what I'm doing to record it right now because I'm in the middle of something.
Sheesh, can't a guy have hobbies?
Yeah. Can't a guy have hobbies? I don't know what Jimmy was doing there when he was prompted to say anything, because I don't know what Jimmy's hobbies exactly are. Maybe we pry that maybe we ask about that later. Like, Jimmy, what are some of your hobbies? Can you tell me right now?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Well, that is very informative of you. Thank you. So I guess maybe his hobby is studying chemistry. It could be. I mean, it's a strange hobby to have, I would say, but go him, I guess. Saying anything to be funny? That's pretty much his entire deal, yes. Sometimes he does it good. Sometimes he does very good. Sometimes he does very well. But other times, maybe not so much. Oh. Okay. Okay. Make that shit unique. I'm gonna do that one. There you go. That's slightly different. What? Oh. Whoops. Hold on. you're supposed to be here, and then you are supposed to be doing this and this. Yeah. Oh, I can't see the message. You just retired. I don't know why you did that, but oh well. Well, who said what? I don't know, man. Y'all are confusing me. I can't tell what y'all are wanting to say. Okay, so I have this instrument here, which is the choir from Chrono Trigger. The joke was buns. Was it now? Well, I didn't get to read it, so I won't judge. I liked. Whoa, there's another thing that I thought. Changing up the bass, but I think I have to come up with something else before that I can do that. There's also this bit, which again is the freedom motif, but this is not gonna be. This is not gonna be used yet. I was just like testing things out, how it could potentially hear, how it could potentially sound. And I don't know if I want to use this instrument for it. Okay, so let's see, because I don't want it to go straight into far background reverbed out motifs. Yes, but for later. Maybe not exactly super reverbed, but like in the background, yes. I wanna like have a final section that is like more maybe motif heavy. But I'd have to think of how much I can like charge it with motifs, you know. I don't want it to be a mess. I didn't exactly think of them with like far reverb, but it does make sense to have them with like reverb and stuff. But yeah, just like sprinkles of motifs at the end of the song when everything is like already like, you know, has already like peaked, if you will. But here I want to go to another section. Then that section should lead into the don't forget motif. And then there's like a break that's gonna have like a simplified drums, bass, maybe like the high strings, and that's gonna introduce the freedom motif. And then it's gonna like go back into a full friggin' final section that's gonna have everything, and that's when the extra motifs maybe start to kick in. And maybe then we can have more fun by adding extra pieces of other motifs as well, because you know, why the hell not? But they'd have to be like tiny and sprinkled in. You know, just be mindful with it. But let's see. I need to remember what key I'm in. Aha. Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay. Found the don't forget motif. Is that the are those the notes? They're not. Huh, that's strange. I may have accidentally wait, so hold on. So if the motif starts on C, what happens if I transpose this? Whoops. Here. Strange. How does this sound if we adjust it to the proper key that I was supposed to be writing it? Because I did notice that it didn't exactly sound like the motif that I was going for. Oh, whoa. Huh. Whoa, what the hell? What did I write here? I guess it changes so much when you put it in a different tonal center. Are these Squid Games? Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, wait, what? What did Jimmy say? I didn't even get to hear it there. I was saying something and then Jimmy spoke over me and then I was listening to the music so I couldn't hear anything. He said nuh-uh. Oh well. Well, there you go. Take that as you will. Okay. I don't know. I'm realizing that this melody that I wrote here that I thought I was putting in the don't forget motif slightly is not in the same center. And the bass doesn't fit anymore. I feel like the bass needs to change for this section as well. Whoops. What do I say? I also like the idea of doing the don't forget motif, or at the very least doing that part, but like with slight adjustments every time. I'm root deleting some files and see what the heck? Why is it yelling at you? Why is it doing that? That's insane. I've never seen a PC do that. I think that adds a little bit of nice extra variation. Okay, how about that? How about that? Let me make a new. I think I do like the chorus here, honestly. I think I do like it, but I feel like it needs to have more things going on rather than just this. So let me dump the last 2 minutes thing. I think it's this section that I. Yes, about that. I do like it, yeah.
Is my sentience a mere product of galactic determinism? Am I? Or am I not?
I'm sorry, Jimmy, that you're starting to feel that way. It's like the third time in like a month that you brought this up. I'm starting to... Okay, this is, I think... I'm pretty sure this is the whole section that I wanted to... The music made him question it, potentially. Potentially. He doesn't have a lot of influence in this part of stream, so maybe that's what got him rattled. Yeah, the length is, I think, fine. Okay, so in theory, this covers this whole thing. Wait. Okay, that's 1.5 minutes in. Is it too early? I feel like it's too early. Let me listen to the whole song. I feel like it needs to go through like a different section before it goes into the ba-da-da-da-da-da. Processing things right now.
You answer that, coward.
Answer what, Jimmy? There is no question being asked. Yeah, no, I think it needs to be longer. I think I do like this first bit. But like this next section shouldn't be the full Don't Forget motif yet. So I feel like we need 2 bars of new stuff. It's fine to end it because the Don't Forget motif is a really nice capstone on as a melody. It ends on the 1, it's very natural. Because again, it needs to lead into the... I think it needs to lead into the Don't Forget motif. Maybe the Don't Forget motif comes in a different instrument that like creeps in. Should this be longer? Maybe we do it... How about that? How about that? How about that? Let me make a new... Whoops.
The fact that you needed to ask me just proves I'm the better streamer.
Who asked anything of you, Jimmy? What the heck? I am not asking anything about. I'm not asking him anything. In fact, Chad is calling on you, and they are not exactly asking questions. So I don't know, man. I feel like that was a strange thing to say. Okay. This last bit that I recorded, I love that shit. So let me dump it into the whoops, into the front of it. Well, actually, hold on. I could just put it in here, honestly. What the fuck? Oh, here. Oh boy. This goes in here. And then oh wait, there's there's overlap, and there we go. Also, hi Nana, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm trying to figure out where to take this this melody for this Deltarune song. No, this should be here. And then that leads into the real Don't Forget motif. That's long enough that I think it makes sense. In which case we should probably duplicate this whole shebang. So that it kind of keeps going in the same vein. Meaning that the middle section will come in like 2 minutes in. And this makes sense. The original Sanctuary song is like 4 minutes long before it loops. I'm okay with it being a long track before it gets into the main idea. Like, look at how fucking long this is before it loops. It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes, but it gets away with it because each section is so well defined. I guess it also helps that it's in a. I guess it also helps that it's in a, like a strange ass time signature. So, like specific sections just naturally feel longer. How many times does the bass line change? What? What the hell happened to the? Just want hide and seek. Let's go. Congrats, I guess. Reset. There we go. Thank you. I wanted to. Okay. I'm taking inspiration from his bass line. I want to know how much it changes over time. Not much here. It doesn't change much throughout this whole section. It changes during this part, which I guess makes sense because this is the... And it's the same throughout this whole second section. And then it goes back to being the normal bass. You know, despite the... It's crazy. Despite the insane time signatures, this song is extremely simple. There isn't that many patterns. There's only 25. And you'd think 25 is a large number, but it really isn't. It really isn't. The most complex part of this song is really the time signatures. Compositionally, it is simple as hell. Oh. The bass gets completely... It's completely gone for this part. I mean, it's not gone. It's just... It's become a string. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da. Is this some guitar? It is. Oh. That's crazy. So in terms of amounts of bass parts, there aren't that many. That gives me a heck of a lot of confidence. Because if there's one thing that I've noticed about all the things that I've like composed over the years, is how little I play with bass lines. And that bothers me. Like if we go to like, let me go to like another song that I've made before. Like, let me think. One of my recent stuffs that I enjoyed making. How about what is VTuber? I know what that is. Here, let me go to like the Stargraves BGM that I had made, that I almost forgot that I made because it doesn't have like an official release because it's a commit. I made it as a quote unquote commission for somebody else, so I never really like fully uploaded it other than to Twitter and stuff. How many bass parts are there in this? If any. Oh, I guess it's part of the strings, right? Yeah, it's 100% the bass part is just the... Is this. But it doesn't have much. Oh, I love this song. I forgot that I had made it and I really liked it. What is the one that I made for free? There we go. This one I think should be the one that ended up being the full project. I don't think this one also has a lot of bass parts. Yeah, do your authorizing iLock. Oh, I guess the pizzicato in this one serves as a bass part, doesn't it? But it doesn't change much throughout the whole thing either. Okay, well, how about the... Okay, it doesn't matter. What I meant to say with all that is that I tend to like make one bass part and stick with that same bass part throughout the whole friggin' track, and that doesn't always work. Like, for example, here I think the bass should be doing something different. Because this line doesn't fit too much anymore. To be fair, you can't really hear what the bass is doing either. The bass is like concerningly quiet. I don't know why. Okay, that's an acceptable level, I think. Also, should I double it up with something else? Is there another bass? Let me see. Let me see. We are using sound fonts. I want to try to use only sound fonts if possible. So let me see if I can find assorted bass. What is in the assorted bass one? Fender Rick Sub. I like that. Well, I should be grabbing this, but actually. Welcome back. I am trying to zhizh up my bass by putting it another bass on top of it, or below it rather.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't worry, Jimmy. You don't have to understand what I'm talking about. You just need to listen to it, and it'll make sense. Oh, that's working. Oh, hell yeah, that's working. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna put it and then no, not that. The return. Welcome back, Xylens. All infested fast forward surgically removed from literally accessing the drive from root. Crazy. There we go. That pipe was weirdly well timed to the music, I would say. Welcome on in, Sewer. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm trying to make this song, and I am figuring out what works and what doesn't. Like, I like the bass line. For sure I like it, but I don't know if I like it on top of this melody. I feel like this melody needs to be accompanied by something more... Wait, what? No, it's a... Wait, what? Okay, here we go. Is that amazing so far? Ah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I am kind of struggling with this bass part, but maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. Maybe I am straight up thinking too hard about it, and I should just like use the same or like slightly modify this one and it'll call it a day. Wait, where does this end? It uses an op. Oh my god, it does. It uses an off-key note. I don't like that. This should be here. It doesn't really change much, but it bothers me. Is that the only one? Yeah, that seems to be the only off-key note. Like, no, borrowing notes from other scales in melodies isn't wrong inherently. But it does bother me. Okay. Okay, so this definitely wants me to start this in D. Okay, I can start in D. Look, I'm an in quartz. I'm trying to figure out a second bass part because I wasn't having the most fun with the original bass line in this other section that I've just made. So I'm trying to see what works. Thing is that I tend to overcomplicate my bass lines and then that overpowers the main melody and I don't want it to do it. I kind of like that. This message was deleted. I know for a fact that message was not deleted because you wrote that. Okay, I like that bit. Whoops. Let's record it. Let me make a new bass pattern. Whoops. Delete all that. And then we gotta... Whoops. I tried to do something else near the end, but I don't know if that sticks. I don't know why. Welcome back, Gilbert. Welcome, welcome. Jimmy?
Oh.
Why were you crying when you tried to jump scare me there? What the heck? Scary warning, do not watch this at 3 a.m. Yeah, do not say Jimmy in front of your mirror at 3 a.m. in the morning 3 times. How about that? Is that short enough? Bloody Mary, yeah. It's 4 a.m. here, can I? Why are you awake at 4 a.m., Quartz? What the heck? I hope it's not just because of me and you have things to do, because I would not be awake at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. without a proper reason for it. Beetlejuice? Yeah, kind of like that. But yeah, be careful. I would advise against summoning Jimmy outside of stream hours. Because in stream hours, I got him under control. But outside of that, who knows what he gets up to. I would just be careful. I like waking up at 1, 2 a.m. Oh my god. I mean, listen, if you function normally and you still are getting enough rest, I think that's fine. I am unsure. I am not a scientist to... I'm not someone who studies sleep or anything to tell you whether or not that's good. I'm pretty sure that as long as your body's getting enough rest, it doesn't necessarily matter the time of day in which you do it. I'm pretty sure. But don't quote me on that. Okay, so let me listen to this. Okay. Okay. Stay awake till 1 a.m. and then I can sleep for 3 more hours. Wake up at 3. What? Y'all have sleep schedules worse than mine, and I thought that mine was kind of bad. Question, is this bass part noticeably louder? It is noticeably louder. No wonder. Like like this itself is like way louder than the previous, like because I recorded it louder. No wonder I was thinking like the volume of it increased over time. Yeah, that's way better. What the heck? Drink cola at night? Like 2 cans? 2 cans is a lot. Even 1 is kind of a lot. PD's an episode. No, don't do that. Listen, I straight up stopped drinking Coca-Cola because it made my stomach just whirl inside me and I hated it. So I wouldn't recommend. You are probably way younger than I am, so I can assure you that at your age I was drinking about as much cola as you were. And it was not. It did not end up in a good thing. So it's a good thing I stopped and I started drinking more water. 2 cans like the bird, kinda. Welcome on in, Curse. By the way, hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know if you were here before, and you just went AFK or something. I don't know. Either way, welcome on in. This last note here doesn't convince me, but I don't know what it should be instead. Like an hour ago. Oh, okay. I remember correctly then. Well, let me drink cola. Oh, what is it's the Cecilia from HoloLive Reddit. This is cola. This is Fortnite. Yippee! It's the one where the yippee originally comes from. Hold on. Here, let me just put that over here. Let me find it because it's too good. Wait, is Battle? Okay, never mind. Thank you. I just because I saw that Battle had an important announcement and I got scared for a second that it was a graduation or something. Like a kid that I'm not an iPad brain rotted. I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't make any assumptions about my viewers. Fortnite on Drink Cola is this one. It's a little German kid. It's a little German kid, bless his soul. That wait, I need yeah. That does like
Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zocke ich Fortnite und trinke Cola. Yippie!
If you've heard the yippee cheese sound effect before because that part is a big meme. But maybe you didn't know that there's this Fortnite and it's just Cola. It's the same one. It's the same kid.
Hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zocke ich Fortnite und trinke Cola.
Oh, there's Cola. I feel like the internet has gone crazy with the yippee, but people keep forgetting that there's way more before it because it's too good. So Birdbrain, yeah, Birdbrain is there because I've been listening to a lot of Jamie P, so this happens. I'm surprised that Birdbrain is here and not spoken for, because I've been listening. If we're talking Teto, and like Vocaloid or whatever, I've been listening to spoken for way more than I've been listening to Birdbrain right now. So. Such humble beginnings, yeah. Yippee! I can't do it like him. I don't have the high-pitched voice of a frigging 6-year-old kid, or I don't know how old is he supposed to be. Okay, so this bass part should probably extend over here as well, because this is where we're going to put in the don't forget motif, potentially. So listen to this whole thing while I go to BRB and close the window and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run some ads and all that kind of stuff. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Where the heck is my beer? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll be right back.
Did you forget about me?
Throw cheese at him.
Back. It was me who summoned Jimmy, and somehow he told people to throw cheese, and cheese has been thrown. You just couldn't see it.
You answer that, coward.
Well, I didn't make a question. I know exactly why you couldn't see it. It happened behind the screen. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced, but I don't know exactly what is the thing that makes it unconvincing. Whoops. This is choir. I called it chorus here. Why did I call it chorus? No, it's supposed to be choir. Someone was just listening to music and he should say, Spites, you have to come in and say, did you forget? Well, that did happen. That did indeed happen. I was here when that happened. I was just eating something, so I didn't want to unmute. What the heck happened here? My cup break or something? I couldn't drink coffee for a minute. You know what it might be? It might be that, whoops. What the? Can you not mute this bit? Why? Why is this bit getting muted? There we go. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's lacking something that go along with it. Or maybe I'm not, maybe I remain unconvinced about the marimba as a whole. But if it's not the marimba, I do want there to be like a... Maybe it comes out of nowhere. Maybe it just has to stay. Decisions. I tried coffee before? Coffee? Coffee's good. I like it. But I could see why others wouldn't. Nothing wrong with that. What is the marimba from? It's from Mother 3. Your incredible music production are taking too long. Yeah, we've established my progress. My songs always take a long time to produce. They are like that. I don't work on music as much as I would like. Kirby's Dream Land. You gotta have something that's like, not that. Jesus Christ. Not that either. Do you have like a... Not that. like a little bit of a chime type of thing that may be better? No. How appropriate of you, Jimmy. How appropriate of you to come in with that one, huh? Jesus Christ. God, that music box is not great. How about this marimba? Honestly, I like it. I kind of like it. It may be a bit too loud, but that's because it's in the... whatever that was, I think it just hijacked the song. Yeah, you kind of did. In a way, you did. Let me see how it sounds if I put this instead. Jimmy's saying the strangest things today. I was just I'm gonna make Super Mario 64 music. I don't know if I have the Super Mario 60. I must have the Super Mario 64 sound font somewhere. Jamal J. Jamation? Is that supposed to be his full name? I don't condone of it. I don't approve. He is just legally called Jimmy. He has an ID, a frigging legal document, and it just says Jimmy, I swear. Made it look majestic. I'm willing to concede on him. Bruh. See, there you go. He also wasn't super into the idea of having the middle name. Having such a long name. I'm willing to concede on him having a middle name that is D. Like if he's gonna have my last name, considering that he is kind of like my child in a sense, he could be Jimmy White. So I am willing to concede him being Jimmy D. White because it's a One Piece reference, and I'm all for that. Not convinced. J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, I kind of like that, right? I definitely like that. I'm starting to think that the marimba is just not the way to go in this. It doesn't fit the vibe, or what could it be? What could it be if not that? What is that? How am I supposed to read that crash out? Oh, I do stumble over my words quite a lot. You must understand. This is my second language, so forgive me if sometimes I'm like because it just happens. Jimmy Geronimo Stilton White. Stilton? I don't think I've ever heard that name. Geronimo, yes. And I love the name Geronimo, but Stilton is a new one. It surprisingly kind of rolls off the tongue already. Like, just, honestly, yes, it kind of does. Really, I mean, fucking really understand. Is it clear? Like, okay, I've had many people come in and be like, "Well, you don't speak English isn't your first language? And I'm like, yeah, it isn't. And they were very surprised. So I'd like to think that sometimes my accent, or rather, not exactly full. You never read Geronimo Stilton? That's a name. That's an actual person. I have no idea what Geronimo Stilton is. You know what it is? I think it. Like that's the. When you say throw, you have a Moroccan. A Moroccan throw? I think I say it pretty American. I figured out the problem. This is off key. No wonder everything I tried to do with the marimba afterwards fell odd. It isn't. It is a children's book series about a mouse. Do I know it? I don't. Hold on, let me see. Geronimo still. Is there like cartoons about it though? I have never seen this thing in my life. What the hell is this? Huh? Wow. Would you look at that? We've clearly had very vastly different childhoods. I've never seen this thing before in my life. Crazy. There's like 2 spin-offs. Was never aware. Say 3 or tree. There you go. EG once posted a series of words that even within like American accents, that like people had like different pronunciations, and I remember reading that off. And even EG was like, I don't know. There's like a mix of accents in here. And I'm like, I wouldn't know either. I just learned English like this. 3 and tree sound American. Most of my English, I think, sounds American because that's the English that I've processed as a kid. Throw as in throw. It's throw. Oh, because I pronounce that. Okay, maybe. Can you roll your R's? Because I can. That's a natural thing in Spanish, but not in English. So I like doing that. I like doing that to mess with people that can't. Because I know that Americans have a hard time with it sometimes. Depending on who you ask, they can't do it, and I love it. It's like a small amount of superiority because I can roll my R's. It's can roll my R's, and it's pretty cool that I can roll my R's like that. Saying throw with the quite. How would you say it if not that? Throw. Oh, I guess I do say it with a slight roll of the R. It just comes natural to me because again, Spanish is. I say throw. I'm saying the thr. It's got a slight roll. Huh. Never noticed that. English ain't my first language. Interesting. Throw. Tree. 3, 3, throw. 3, throw. Throw. What the fuck? You've made me question my life right now, Gilbert. How the heck? Throw. It's either throw or throw, but for some reason, throw as like that, it just comes more naturally instead of 3. 3. Throw. Okay, I'm stopping with this. I've already figured out that there's a thing in here. Okay, let's see if I can come up with a piece. No, I think I can start I mean, it doesn't not work. Natural and Slavic language, as I'm pretty sure the R in the way that it's pronounced in the English language is only pronounced that way in the English language. I think it's a rhotic R. I remember reading about this at some point. Basically, English is the only language in the world that pronounces the R like that, like R. Every other language pronounces it either like R or because like if you say a word that begins with R in Spanish, you would say, for example, rojo, raya, rasta. Whereas if you say it in English, it would be rat, red, rake, raise. But if you say it in, but if it's in between letters in Spanish, it would be like presta. What's another word? Prestar. It's either a single roll like a d or a r. But I for some reason I can't think of another word in Spanish that has an R stuck in it. But I was gonna say brasa, but that's not a thing. Brasas. That's like embers. Raking too long, probably. But again, I'm trying to figure things out, and as I'm doing this, I'm having little tangents that help me. I'm shaking wrong. What do you mean you're shaking wrong? Also, the sub was good. Oh, nice. The rake. No. Wait. Does work, but it has to be there. Maybe just like that. Let's see. Wait, hold on. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Let me dump the last 2 minutes and let me... Replace, because yeah, I don't want to. Wait, where's the section that I want? Stream rules. It's kind of like that. I forget that. I mean, I have written rules on Twitch. I forgot. I just never really put them on the YouTube side because nobody reads the description. Wait, but you can have like rules on. You have rules on like the for the comments. I should figure that out, honestly. I'm pretty sure I have it written down. Wait, no. These instruments should be a bit louder, actually. I'm gonna find it. Go right ahead. On Twitch, it's there. Age used to not exist until relatively recently, 500-ish years, and 4 names with age which just turned into J. That's how the name Yelena appeared. Really? Check YouTube description. You do check YouTube descriptions? Oh, great. I feel like most people don't. Those were doing the Deltarune streams? Yeah, but those were specific. I mean, I would appreciate it if y'all didn't spoil anything about other things, but like, there's no need to spoil things here. I don't know. So in the Deltarune streams, the backseating thing needs to be a rule. Or any stream that could potentially have like backseating, I would have that rule. Or spoilers. So yeah. Okay, maybe that doesn't have to be that loud. Hiccups. What happens if we put it higher? Can I make the delay even crazier? What is this? What are you supposed to? What is that supposed to be like? Quicksilver prize and that. Well, I can't help you with that. How can I make it longer? Spoiler: King Arthur in Arthurian Legends is killed. How dare you? That's a spoiler for Fate Stay Night. Wait, where's the fucking delay thing? Oh, there it is. Wait, hold on. That's what she said. I can't tell on what in response to what that is, so I think the joke did not land. I am sorry to say that I don't think the joke landed. I finished the Honkai Star Rail Fate collab event yesterday. Finished the story. It was not that bad. Oh, how do I make it longer? Oh, I see. Apparently Twitch's size lurker was we considered bots. Yeah, I've heard of that. I am unconvinced because the evidence about it was kind of flimsy. It was mostly people getting like wavering viewer numbers and immediately assuming that Twitch broke something, which I wouldn't put it past Twitch to actually break something when they introduce a change. It's fine. It happens. Whatever. I've become used to it. But I don't think Twitch is actively counting lurkers as bots. Making strategies on how to get Quicksilver. Well, I wish you good luck. But yeah, I don't think Twitch is actively doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if something they did in their changes to count view botting has made some people be mistakenly marked as bots or something. And it also happened at around the same time when I was shadow banned from participating in chat. It is the second time that it happened, and I thought that it had something to do with the recent changes, but I don't know anymore. I think it's just Twitch being buggy as hell. And if lurkers are getting counted as bots, I don't think that is the case. I think it's just general Twitch bugginess, and people may have experienced stuff like what I have experienced. Quicksilver is a deadbeat dad. Oh, in the comics? It wouldn't be surprised if he is. Wouldn't be surprised if the lore differs in between the screen and the page, as they say. Wait, what? Hold on. No. Scream. Oh god, when you play it on its own, it sounds so terrible, but because the delay gets like covered up by the other things, it doesn't sound so bad. Voices, ice cream. Gilbert, what the heck are you on about? You're like 2 steps away from like actual spamming, and I don't want to have to ban you for it, so be careful. He has a daughter on the moon? Why on the moon? You know what? It's fine.
Give me a pizza with nothing.
Jimmy wants a pizza with nothing. I wish I could give it to you, Jimmy, but I am incapable of asking for that right now. But I'm in confinement. No, it's fine. Not for now, at least. It's fine. The thing is that YouTube doesn't have like a timeout system. I wish it did, because I would put people in timeout, but I can't really do that on YouTube. On YouTube, I can only like mute. Oh wait, you can do a temporary mute. Huh. I wonder how long that lasts. Because I could ban, which is hide the user in the channel, or completely silence him. I am curious. I don't know how that works. No need to test it right now, though. Okay, so, wait. Now that I'm listening to it without the marimba, I feel like the marimba can come back in here. Oh, it does have like a sustain. I didn't realize that. Please no time out. I'm a good guy. Well, I won't. I'm saying I won't time you out. I'm saying just chill out. If you keep freaking out, I might though. So just chill. He married a moon princess and then got cheated on and then divorced. Apparently, she has custody. Comics are crazy. What do you mean a moon princess? Shit. Happening in Trisha, someone's mental crisis? No. I know for a fact Gilbert is just doing a bit. YouTube chat seems to be more shitposty than Twitch, and I think that's because of the age demographic of the platform, and I can't really do anything about it. Can't really stop that kind of stuff from making its way into the channel unless I like actively just ban everybody, and I don't want to do that. Though from what I have seen in my analytics, I think most of my viewers on YouTube are in between the 18 and 25 range, I think. I'll bring the shitpost to Twitch. No, don't. Or if you will, at least keep it to a reasonable level. Wait, what? Okay. We're right about the rock band and Don Don. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I think I heard. I don't know if this is in the if this is only in the English dub. I think it's only in the English dub. But I think they brought in the singer for Dragon Force, the real band, to be the voice for the lead singer of the band in Dan Dan, which is fucking awesome. And I don't know if this is the same in Japanese. I have no idea. I saw it on Twitter. I haven't caught up with the anime of Dan Dan yet, but I think I will. Yeah, in English, yeah, I saw that they tweeted about it. Someone has a race of Inhumans that are actually human experiments that got dumped in there by the Kree. There's a whole family tree. Jesus Christ. And you think that the movies get crazy. No. Oh, God, no. I know that Thanos in the comics, like the reason why he does the snap and wipes half of humanity, well, I don't know if he does a snap on the comics, but the reason why he wipes half of humanity in the comics is because he wanted to court Lady Death. Basically, he was simping for Lady Death, and then he was like, look, I'm going to get the Infinity Gauntlet, and I'm going to wipe out half of humanity because I love you, Death. The Inhumans had a TV show. Yeah, I heard of it, but I don't think it was widely well received. And Deadpool's also involved in that? Well, I'm not surprised, actually. Wait, I can't overtake the main melody with the counter melody. I've been in this mistake before, and I don't want to do it again. Close to those in ages. Don't reveal your age in chat, please. I can tell that you're young, and so we'll keep it at that. Because while I do tend to allow younger audiences in my chat, I don't want to believe that there's a freaking 8-year-old in my chat or something. Because if that is the case, I will ban them because I don't think an 8-year-old should be watching me. Agent 1 in 100. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Mostly Deadpool and Death are an item, but you can't die, so you can never be fully together. Thanos doesn't like that. No, that's so funny. I think Thanos is a far more I don't know if he's well, I don't know actually. I have no idea how he's in the comics, but I do think in the movies they made him a very interesting character. So I'm curious as to what the hell is he like in the comics. If part of his motivation was because he was why he wanted to freaking get with Lady Death. That's so funny to me. Not really that young. Okay, but just in case. No, but just in case. I think I need to compliment this, but like I need to literally know what the fucking notes are. Wait, first of all, we're getting rid of this marimba. We're not using this anymore. We're not using this anymore. This is the new marimba. I like it better. The Lufia marimba. What is this? Oh, right. I forgot. What is this? Oh, this is an old, forgotten pattern that I had places that I recorded. So the even thing is a joke. I believe you. Yes. I'm 107, and I am timeless because I'm a star. I was never see Thanos in comics because I mostly read X-Men and Affiliated. Ah, they haven't really crossed paths much, have they? I imagine that the X-Men had some part in the Infinity Saga in the comics, though, right? Because like, wasn't the point of the Infinity Saga that it was like the big crossover of the time at the time? Maybe it was short, but I don't know. Where was I? Right, trying to fucking figure out what to do here. Something 500 infants of war. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, it should be here. So it just died on me? What, really? Stream seems to be doing fine. So it must have been on your end. So on my end, everything is fine. I am sad to say. Wait, let me put in Marimba 2, because I actually do like it. Wait, what is Marimba 3? What the... Whoa. Okay, we can delete this one. Because I haven't been using... I've been using just this one, because I changed it. Okay. Dump the last 2 minutes. Yeah, I can tell that's a... Ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lance. Oh, hi, Jimmy. Oh, wait. Should be there, I think. Yeah, that works. I like that. All of a sudden, I like this now. Hell yeah. Crossover choice will forever be House of M, and then it tells you my age. Not really. It doesn't. I know House of M because of all the things that I've read from comments of stuff in the MCU, because people really wanted to see House of M adapted or something like that, which I have no idea what it is. I think it has something to do with Wanda, right? That's again thing for like rhythm and BPM. It is called a metronome, and yes, it does tell me the BPM. It does tell me the BPM. Not so that I could play it perfect, but so that I could actually play things on time. So everything in the early 2010s and basically everything from 2005 to 15 was aftermath of House of M. Oh, interesting. Didn't like Multiverse of Madness, the movie, the Doctor Strange movie, didn't it have like elements of House of M? Or am I getting it mixed up with something else? Because usually what happens with comic book movies is that they don't exactly like adapt events from the comics one to one, but rather like they take inspiration from events in the comics and then they make like their own kind of versions of it. Because I think, if I recall correctly, for example, in the last Spider-Man movie, or rather, in the last Spider-Man movie, it ends with spoilers. Spider-Man or Peter asking Strange to wipe everybody's memories of him being Spider-Man, right? Effectively resetting him to zero, which is something that kind of happens in the comics as well. And the arc that comes after that is called Brand New Day in the comics. And then the new Spider-Man movie that is going to come out is going to be called that. So it's probably going to borrow like elements of that, but it's not going to adapt it one to one or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've never read a comic book. I have read some comic books. I've read like a few episodes, a few chapters of Watchmen because I have the book. But yeah. WandaVision was it? Oh, Wanda creating a perfect world while grieving Tommy and Billy. Oh, yeah, then that is kind of similar to what happens in WandaVision. Oh, interesting. By the way, when I bought that Watchmen book, because I bought the whole thing, it's the omnibus edition, I think they call it. When I bought it, there was a promo going on at the store that I bought it, and they let me pick a single one other book for free from a selection, and I got a Marvel one, but I don't remember what it was. Hold on. Okay, I got it. It's called Marvel Mythos, or just Mythos. It is apparently a collection of like origin stories. I didn't really read much of it. But I have no idea what it's about. It apparently has the origins of some heroes. It has Mythos Spider-Man, Mythos Hulk, Mythos Fantastic Four, Mythos Ghost Rider, Mythos Captain America, and Mythos X-Men. Again, I have no idea what this is. Okay, this is clearly a Captain America thing. Where's the X-Men one? Mythos Ghost Rider. Hold on. The art in here is really cool. It doesn't look like comic book art. If you know what I'm saying. It looks like hyper realistic paintings. It's really cool. So I do like that. Oh wait, this is X-Men, I think. Yeah, Mythos X-Men. Is that the Silver Surfer? No, that can't be. That's Ice or something. What the hell? This goes kind of hard. I should read this. If it's mostly like origin stories, then I take it it doesn't really Iceman, Bobby Drake. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. If it's like origin stories and stuff, it doesn't. It feels like I could just read this. I'm gonna share it on the Discord later. Maybe you can tell me more about it. I don't know. It's apparently a Paul Jenkins and Paulo Rivera. Is Paulo Rivera the one that translated, or I don't know? No, Paul Jenkins is the one who wrote it, and Paulo Rivera did the drawings. Yes. So that's the one. That's the one like Marvel book that I have. Because it came for free when I bought Watchmen. But I don't know. I have no idea where it would land in the established canon of the Marvel comics. It's getting chased by the whole hide and seek by 6 people. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess, huh? But where were we, by the way? I'm gonna save this. Survived 3 minutes of that? Congrats. Let me listen to the whole thing. Sounds interesting. Don't think I know it. It seems cool, at least art-wise, at least. I like that. Bobby was in the original X-Men, so maybe that's why he was in there. Because if it's supposed to be like a retelling of their origins, I guess it makes sense. I didn't know there was an Ice X-Men, actually. I didn't remember that. Oh, wait, hold on. I just thought of like an extra, like a cool little thing here. Hold on. Yeah. Like the 60s characters from when Stanley was still writing them. He got bored very quickly. Well, to be fair to Stan Lee, he created like what? Hundreds of characters? I don't blame him for getting bored after a few little after writing that many characters for a bit. He maybe just needed a little bit of a break. Yeah, I like that extra note. I don't know how audible it'll be in the whole thing. So maybe we can make it louder, honestly. Yeah, now that works. Oh, whoops. I like it. I'm liking this. This all of a sudden, this like second section gained so much life. back because I want to listen to it without looking at the screen. Where the heck are the hi-hats? They're kind of loud. Okay, quick change here because I want to make the transition between these two parts a little bit more unique. So we make ooh, wait. Yeah. I think the kick isn't particularly kicky. Banger, thank you. I do like that little fill. Maybe we could sprinkle this somewhere else as well. Let me see. What does it sound if we just put it every other beat? No, I like it being like more for special sections. I don't want to overstay its welcome. I don't want it overstaying its welcome. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Wait, you've been writing stuff. Most of X-Men was Chris Claremont and like Len Wein and Dave Cockrum. That is an unfortunate name. Poor Dave. They made the designs and left very quickly. Like few issues and Chris Claremont like the characters. X-Men and Doom Patrol appeared in the same year, which is funny because they are both a superpower team being led by original White Man. Doom, as in Doctor Doom. Is where Beast Boys made us? Beast Boy? Really? Interesting. Wait, Beast Boy's a is it Titan? Beast Boy's a mutant? Is that what you're saying? I didn't know Beast Boy was a mutant. Does that mean that Beast Boy is a mutant? Doom Patrol is DC. Of course, I forget Teen Titans is DC. Right, that does. I forgot. For a second, I turned into my mom who can't differentiate between DC and Marvel. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry about that. He did flirt with Kitty Pryde from X-Men in DC and the Marvel crossover. Yeah, just let him be. I thought the actual canon ship with Beast Boy was with Raven, wasn't it? I thought they were a thing in the comics. Lord knows I've seen a lot of art of them together. Yeah, I'm into it. I think I want to make something different happen with the guitar here. They're more of a TV show thing. Comics too sometimes. Beast Boys kind of has a thing with Terra. Yeah, but wasn't Terra like a TV, like an original from the cartoon? Didn't they make didn't they make Terra for the show, or was she an actual character in the comics as well? That I am unaware. Been ages since I watched anything Teen Titans. AKA since I was a kid. She was in the 80s comics? Oh, interesting. Also, Gilbert's asking, how are you, Nocturne Deer? For some random reason, I guess. They made her canon after the TV series? I'm stupid. So was I guess. But I swear there was like a comic book character that originated in like one of the TV shows that they then put in the comics. Maybe it was a recent thing. I think one of the recent characters that was that made her first appearance in one of the new Marvel shows. I think in What If, Harley Quinn. Was Harley what? Really? I actually didn't know that. Harley Quinn was originally from like what? From one of the animated shows? Did she seriously like originate in one of the animated shows and then they made her canon in the comics? I thought she was always canon in the comics. What? That's crazy. That's so cool. Because like Harley Quinn has become so iconic at this point that I always like whenever I think of the Joker, I immediately think of Harley Quinn after. She was a background character that pops out of a cake in the Batman animated series for one gag. I do remember that gag. Actually, yeah, and then she got popular. Gee, I wonder why. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, I wanted to try a different thing with the guitar, but I don't know if I can do it myself. I think I have to like actually like straight up I have to straight up like rip Toby off here. Let me make this unique. Let me look into this. We're in guitar 2. Hold on. I think if we get rid of all of this, then I can... Yeah, okay. Okay. Whoops. I think this is what I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay, so then we replicate the rest of it. If it's a G, then this has to be a C. If it's a G, this has to be a C. And then here, if it's an F, we have to go to D again. Is it so? That's a cat shape. Did I make a cat shape? I can't tell. I cannot tell. The biggest Teen Titans comics was as a Judas contract. Turret dies and Jericho, Slate's son, becomes a member of Titans, and Robin becomes Nightwing. Robin becomes Nightwing? Oh yeah, right. Robin does become Nightwing. I knew that. Terra's conceptualized as an anti-Kitty pride, which is why Beast Boy's thinking Kitty's cute is so funny to me. That's a lot of Marvel characters, isn't it? They're conceptualized as like different versions of, oh, this is missing a what does a G have to be? It has to be a C. That's a lot of Marvel characters, isn't it? That they're conceptualized as like parody versions of like Deadpool. Deadpool was kind of a riff on Deathstroke, wasn't it? And then what was it? There was another one. There was a bunch of other ones. Should it be this one? No. If it's a C, F, it has to be D here then. And then AF. And then C is for A. And then D goes F. And then A is supposed to be D. But you're missing a F here. Yeah, there we go. I think this is what I wanted to do. No, not everything. Whoops. Just this bit. Yeah, and then this part, which is a bit more... I wanted to continue the same shape, but we need to figure out the notes again. That's a crazy note. This is a crazy melody that I... Wait, hold on. Hold on. We delete this bit and instead that second repeat is going to be this. Yeah, that works better. Less busy. The Spider Shadow is a thing. Deadpool, and then Deadpool got ripped off as Slade's shitty half brother. Also, some Deadpool mask. If I don't snaps commenting because my Wi-Fi is going out. Oh shoot! I'll be seeing you tomorrow if that happens. Then. I hope this has been entertaining for your left ears because we're still under the effects of the of these things, which I have to change at some point, actually. I'm okay. Okay. We're good for now. Whoops. I don't know where they would go. I think they would start. I think they would start to like do like a swipe between left and right instead. So we'll figure that out. I could do it now, honestly. Yeah, okay, make this shit unique. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. And then... Larry Deadpool is a decent parent, and Slade is not to any of his 4 children. Deadpool, I've always known that he's not a terrible guy. Wait, hold on. There should not be a hold. This should be a single curve. And we should do that. And then we should copy this motherfucker. Yeah, that works way better. Okay, so that's going to be the panning for this section because it's going to be busy. Okay. Okay, I'm into it. There's 4 now. There's a new one like 2 years ago. They just come out like that. They just like randomly introduce children to his canon for whatever reason. I mean, I'm not against it at least, as long as there's like a proper reason for them to exist. Okay, so we do the same thing. Yeah, it should be... Should be like this.
You messing with me?
I'm not messing with anybody. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Just calm down for a second. I'm trying to work here. Oh, wait, right. Oh, I did it upside down. No, this one's supposed to go here. Whoops. And then this one's supposed to be here. Yeah, that works nice. That works nicely. Okay, so then we do this. A should get an F here. G should get a C here. And then we're back to, so there should be this. And then a G has to be a C. F has to be a D. And then there. And then there. This is official? No, it is not. It is fan-made. I am just making a fake sanctuary song. Welcome on Ingisito. Hope you're having a wonderful day. FNAF World on stream. FNAF Horror Guy. I'm not particularly interested in FNAF. Not going to lie. I used to be really into the lore at some point, but I was never into the games themselves. It's really good for fans. Oh, thank you. I very much appreciate it. I'm trying hard to make it like as official, not official, as close to how Deltarune music sounds like. Kind of suspicious. No, don't don't say that. I'm just a guy. I am not secretly Toby Fox. G needs to be that and then there. Yeah, okay, and then this has to be an A. And then the C has to be an F. And then back to here. Oh, this is like almost putting together a fucking puzzle. I need to listen to the pattern itself. Is that it? That doesn't sound right. I feel like I changed it and I did something like... Yeah, okay, that works better. That works better. And then the C needs an F. The D needs a 6. A C, rather. Reveal yourself, Toby. No, I am not Tricky Tony. I am just Lance. I am just Lance. It's so funny because you know who Toby Fox is. Toby has shown his face before. There is video footage of him, and there is audio footage of him speaking. So you have to know that I am not him. Essentially, it sounds like a remix of real instruments and 8-bit sound effects. Yes, I've heard a couple.
Hey, do you have any games on your phone?
No, I don't. Well, I do, but I won't give it to you, Jimmy. I've been using the same instruments that the Third Sanctuary song uses. So maybe that's why it sounds so familiar. Maybe that's why it sounds more Toby-esque.
Bro thinks he's funny.
I don't think I'm funny, Jimmy. I was just saying what I'm doing. Just right. Oh, wait, let me go back. Just introduced a new one. I think its oldest is introduced in 1980, second in 1984, and whenever Judas got like rose in around 1986 and respawned, they called his name is Respawn. Taking out his oldest on side of the story, and it does not make sense because in the end she comes over the slave was trying to get tested. Oh my god. I think Jimmy thinks to our Toby. He asked for the game. True. Jimmy wants to see Chapter 4 released even more than I do. Chapter 5, I mean. G needs an F and the D needs a Z. Ooh. How does it sound so far? Yeah, I'm loving this. I think it would be cool to have the song have a piano section. I am planning to go on like a little bit of a break, not a break. I think it's just to do that, right? Can I? Where was I? Did I finish my thought? I do want to have like after this, I want to have like a break section where it's gonna be silent. It's gonna be like fully silent and not fully silent. It's gonna be like stripped down instrumental, and that's when the freedom motif is gonna kick in. Because I'm gonna put in the freedom motif. Because my headcanon for this secret fourth sanctuary is that it has something to do with the shadow crystals. And so far, the only motifs that I want to include are the freedom motif and the don't forget motif, which is already kind of there in the choir part. So far, we have like, I'd say 2/3 of the song done or something like that. So far, this is the whole thing. We can listen to it. Sanctuary is a secret boss. It could be. Like I envisioned it as the secret fourth sanctuary is the place where you go after collecting all of the shadow crystals, and maybe there you fight Sham or something. I don't know. The legend could be good too. Yeah. I forget what the legend motif was. We could include it near the end as well. So I want to have a section that has more motifs in it, but I'm unsure still. Oh yeah, I love this bit. Wait, hold on. This might be a bit too much. Maybe we can like get rid of some bits. Looking good so far? Oh, thank you. Like this bit. Eh. I like it. Thing is, the freedom motif is so flexible that you can put it pretty much anywhere. This could be the freedom motif. You are not wrong, but I am unsure yet because I was thinking of the freedom motif going in the part where everything is silent. But it could also be the other way around. So far, like this leads up with the don't forget motif. See, so you could put the freedom motif in here, or you could just continue the don't forget motif. Either one works nicely. Which one's the legend though? Can I check that real quick? Hold on. I'm gonna move that over to the other side. Okay, there we go. Then I can browse without you guys worrying. Where the heck is the Deltarune OST? I have it. I bought it. Okay, never mind. We're going to find it. I'm going to find it myself. I'm going to find it on YouTube. It's fine. Shipping them nicely. Thank you. Wait, you said some other things. Name is Respawn. I think he has a normal name. His second son is my second favorite character comics ever. The first positive and respectful depictions of disability and queerness. Oh, until he wasn't. 2000. Damn it. Close enough. Oh, Bettle announced the thing for August 19th. Oh my god, not that again. That's crazy. Wait, let me see. I'm supposed to look for the legend Deltarune. What was the legend again? Didn't the legend also have a motif? Oh, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da. The ooh at the end of the don't forget is a nicer to the free motif. Yeah, or the ending. It kind of lines up nicely. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. See? And you can put it at the end as well. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now wait. Live, love, laugh, and remember. So Sherlock Holmes is not only the character more, but it's mystique and lore. Wait, really? I'm not surprised though. I feel like fiction loves making Sherlock Holmes be a real person that was like an alter ego of someone else. In Honkai Impact, for example, Fuhua is Sherlock. Well, no, Fuhua is Watson. The Holy, the name of the really, yeah, the Holy as well. Wait, what is it? Yeah. 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 That could work as well. There's another in the Holy. Which one was the Holy? Ah, yeah. That is already the legend motif. Da-da-da-do-da-da-da. Isn't it? Or something like that? But yeah. There is stuff to be have. Oh shit, today is Cece's debut. Resident isn't used in any Sanctuary song? Yeah, it could be. I could put it in there. Okay, so like my idea for this song, okay, now that I'm not like browsing the internet or whatever, I can show the screen again. My idea for this song is that it's divided in like 3 sections or 4 or however many. I don't know anymore. This whole first part is like the intro. I would say up to here is like an intro section. This would be like section 1, if you will. This part right here. Can I select it? Yeah, this whole part would be like a section 1. Or rather, this part and this other part is going to be like section 1. And then I want there to be a break. I want there to be a break like this. I want there to be a break section that it just goes into like into a section where there is no drums and the only thing that plays are like these things. And it goes back to this part. Hold on, let me see if I can do it properly. Let me duplicate all of this. Let me delete this bit. And then want this to have like a on this one we could have like a what's the crash? And then this is the part where the freedom motif kicks in. Maybe with a piano or something. I am unsure. I do have the freedom motif just written down here. In the choir. I get to share with Maze no longer say, yeah, you aren't. But like, listen, it's so flexible. You can fit pretty much anywhere. See, and then it comes back to the, because this is how I wrote it. I put it with, I ended it, instead of ended it with like the normal part of the motif. It goes straight into the don't forget motif. And then it goes back to the, and this is where the don't forget motif gets expanded, and then you have some other motifs in the background, and that is the outro. But yeah, this would be the point where the drums kick in, and maybe we could bring back this section, which I really fucking love, and then it's an assault on the motif senses. And then there's something else happening here. Wait, hold on a second. Let me make sure that this is being properly cut. There we go. Feel like I'm watching witchcraft. I feel like anything that you don't understand and you watch someone do could potentially just be considered witchcraft. Like if I'm watching someone in the process of drawing something, I think that's also witchcraft because I can't draw. So maybe y'all get that feeling when you watch me write music because you can't do it yourself, and so it feels like witchcraft to you. So I get the feeling, I guess. Peak, thank you. It's coming out nicely. It's coming out about as well as I thought it would be coming out. I definitely think that that the freedom motif shouldn't be in the choir. It should be in another instrument, but I don't know which. And I feel like there should be something else here. drawing is kind of just lines, and music is just notes. That means nothing. That means nothing to me. Song would play if the knight didn't summon the titan at the third fountain. It would play in the fourth sanctuary that the knight would open instead of summoning the titan. But now I still like the idea of it being the freedom motif of it, if it being related to the what is it, the friggin' shadow crystals. Because I just wanted. Listen, here's the reality of it. I just wanted a good excuse to write the freedom motif into the sanctuary themes. And because the sanctuary themes in general are in wonky time signatures, I just completely broke that, and this is in 4/4. This is fully in 4/4. Like, I didn't even do anything crazy with it. It's just completely in 4/4. And it's just, you didn't try to open the dark world a fourth time. True. But maybe like maybe you give after chapter 5, you get the shadow crystal in chapter 5, and you give them to Sham, and Sham tells you, open a dark fountain in this specific room in the church and find me, or something like that. And then so you do that, you go do that, and then you go into like a secret part of the church dark world that they hadn't explored before. And there is Sham waiting to have a fight with you or something, and then he gives you the reward for whatever the heck it is that the thing is going to be. I just think that's a cool idea. Hack Toby's computer, put this in, sign it as Tricky Tony. Imagine. Dude, this bit is so good. When I was looking at like the original writing, the original composition of what Toby had done, I was like, I can't do that. But by just copying it is surprisingly easy to keep track of. Yeah. Follow no lands by just a Tricky Tony. No, I'm not that much. I'm not that good. We're doing more Delta Friend Sounds live streams. Potentially. I do occasionally do music streams. I used to do them every week, but then I got like burnt out in making music, so I kind of stopped for a while. And then Deltarune came out, so chapters 3 and 4. And so I got like hyper focused on that, and I didn't really have a lot of time to write music. But Deltarune and the amount of like fan songs that have come out kind of inspired me to join the fray, if you will. So I have been itching to do more. Even like, for example, this sanctuary idea wasn't even the first idea I had. I have another one that is like much like a lot of people have been doing, an Asgore themed one. I didn't do much of it though. I didn't do much. I think I just like wrote drums for it, and like this whole set. Because I was like, I was trying to capture the, I don't know if you played Chrono Trigger, the Guardia Castle part. The Guardia Castle song is like super like, you know, knightly. So I was like, okay, so if the Asgore Dark World is gonna be a king, he's gonna be the king, the Flower King, and he's gonna have a castle, then we gotta make something that's similar to the one castle song that I fucking love from Chrono Trigger, which is Pride and Prejudice, I think it's called, or something like that. So I kind of was writing something like that, but I didn't get far with it. I just wrote the drums, a little bit of choir, and I think this is a motif, but I don't remember what it was. Chrono Trigger's name songs named after Pride and Prejudice. I think it's something. It's Pride and something. I don't know if Prejudice was the other one. That's what it was. It's the heartache. No Asgore motif? Like, isn't... Well, it is in the Asgore motif. No, it is heartache, though. Which is in Asgore. I want to make subtle references, though. That's the thing. I thought of... Because, like, the way I saw it, the Asgore motif should be for the Asgore fight. And if this song is the one that's going to be for the Asgore Dark World, then it should have other motifs that aren't directly associated with Asgore. But maybe Courage and Pride. Yeah, that is the name of it. That is the name of the Chrono Trigger song. But yeah, I was thinking maybe this could have the heartache motif and maybe your best friend even. Because your best friend is Flowey, and that is in some way related to Asgore as well. Maybe even his theme. Because his theme is more directly related to Asriel himself, right? And in a way, those motifs would represent like the rifts that Asgore himself has created in his life due to his actions, you know? But that's more in the context of Undertale. In the context of Deltarune, heartache at the very least makes more sense. Does anyone remember Undertale the musical? I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. A suggestion, Family Tree. Oh, that would be great, yeah. Or wait, what is it? What does Tenna say again? The family is fighting? just call it that to make it hit even harder. Oh. That's oof. But yeah, I didn't develop this too much because I was just toying with the idea. Families fighting again. Yeah. Or just fighting again. Just not even mention the family, just fighting again. Because it would make it less subtle. Or more subtle, rather. I didn't even pick the full thing. I didn't even, oh, this is from Chrono Trigger as well. Have years old brain rot because every time I hear Undertale music, the back of my brain starts playing the musical lyrics. Oh my god. I mean, that's just what Undertale in the internet became, kind of. Oh, whoops, I saved it over to everything. Yeah, but I think we're going to cut it off here, though. I definitely want to keep working on this. Probably on stream, honestly, because at this point, I've had a lot of fun working on it on stream. I have other songs that I have yet to finish. I kind of eventually want to go back to the Ollie song, the Crazy Ollie sample song, because I feel like I left that so abandoned, and it's a shame because it could potentially be so great, but I couldn't keep working on it anymore. So, yeah. Never finished Undertale. I rage quit. No, but it's so good though. Song that might play when you run over a deer. No, none of that. I should turn to Armored Knights fight in the fireplace. Really? There? That's like halfway through the game. I don't think it was particularly difficult, but you know what? Okay, you're valid. You are valid. I did watch Leah Asimov of Glitch Stars play the game, and she struggled a lot, so I'm not calling anybody out like that. There's also 10. Okay. That's even more valid then. Oh yeah, this is very nice. I like it. Running me over? No, nobody's running anybody over. Just like how Asgore didn't really run over anybody else. figure we could change the drums on this bit, actually. Make them like more confusing. Maybe not necessarily confusing, but like I would like insert more snare hits. Something, I don't know. I ran out of air when I was beatboxing because I didn't know what I was doing.
Do I look like I asked?
Nobody asked anything, Jamie, once again. The legend motif in the Sanctuary Stone is lightly altered. Yeah, it's fine. I think I had to alter the freedom motif as well. I don't think the freedom... the cool thing about motifs is that you can transpose them to wherever the hell you need them to be. And as long as they keep the same shape, you're good. So yeah. I'm sure that I can figure out a way to sneak, because I know the notes for this scale. We're here. Like this is where we're at right now. Hold on, better. Or rather, wait, we're I think in D. I think this is D, isn't it? What's the thing that's marked? This is D minor, so we should start on D. So it's this. So we just have to find a way to like insert the legend motif. Combined with a dark church. Well, there is one instrument. There is one instrument from the... Well, I don't think it appears in the third sanctuary, actually. Well, the Gaia strings I have yet to use. Or the ooze as well. Or the Alcahest strings. Or the Glockenspiel that shows up near the end. I have the whole reason why I was able to pick out how the thing even went was because somebody made a remake of it and then they let me download it. So I was able to copy stuff from it. But otherwise I wouldn't have been able to figure out what the heck this is. So yeah, thank you to, I forget the person who made this already. But there's another one. And I'm sure this either the same person that remade this or somebody else has remade it, which is the From Now On, like the one that appears in the first sanctuary and in From Now On. Because both of those have like one instrument, the that one. It's like a flute thing. I don't know what it is. I want to know what it is. Deltarune remake. Somebody must have done it, right? Or recreation. Yeah, recreation FLP. It's this person. This Nini person. This one. This great stream keeps freezing. Oh no. Well, it isn't freezing. It's because I have been. Is it actually like struggling or something? No, it says stream is healthy still. Yeah, stream is healthy. So it must be on your end, or maybe it's because I am not doing anything. No, I was trying to find this bit because this is something that I could get. It's a recreation of From Now On. So I can go get the FLP here. And I can just check that. Wait, can I just do it now? Yeah, download that. If it's just an FLP, it isn't particularly difficult. Okay, hold on. Let me put up that. And then let me go here. Open. Put that bad boy there. Refresh it. Ta-da! We got it. Where am I? I'm here. Random question. Why is Life series and why is it turned on Tumblr? Is it the Grian thing? Do you know Grian, the Minecraft YouTuber? Because Grian, the Minecraft YouTuber, has a series of survival multiplayer servers where they play and they have like limited lives, and every time they die, they lose a life, and when they're in the last life, they become like hostile towards others or something like that. That might be it. that might be it. Okay, so the reason why I did that is because now we have, ta-da, a chapter 4 battle. Hopefully we can find, hopefully it opens properly because I have everything. There you go. We have a recreation of From Now On now. Which, oh my god, that's a lot of delays. Why is there so many delays in this track and reverb? What the hell am I looking at? Kind of just remind me of that other Minecraft fan. Was probably like, yeah, it could be. FLS Crash, is that the actual one? What is it's the Gaia piano? What? What do you mean this is a piano? Does it have like a tack? Huh? What did you do to the piano to make it sound like that? Damn, it doesn't sound like a piano at all. But yeah, this is great. I fucking love this song. So I could use the piano for something. What's the drums? What are the drums? Techno drum kit from SGM. Oh. What is this? PC Net. Insane. What? Dude, this is crazy. That's wild. Wait, what about this? Oh, slab bass from SGM and then PC98 as well. What is this? Dude, you can barely hear this. Looks like an axolotl? Maybe. Wait, what about this? Toby will never cease to amaze me with his ability to make like such complex melodies like this. Wait, how did the drum sound? Wait. Who would think to... who would think to put so much delay on the fucking drums? Toby. Just Toby. Jesus Christ, you animal. And look at how simple this is. This is like a simple repeating pattern. I don't know what I'm looking at. I see an animal face. It's like recognizing things in the clouds. Why is this little thing so tiny? There's nothing there. And then what do we got here? Oh my lord, what is this? What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, these are the strings from Chrono Trigger. Oh, that's so cool. What key are they in? Flip registration to get some samples. That's what I did for the previous one, and that's why I'm checking this one, because I wanted to know what the tururi-doo-doo part thing was, and it is a piano from The Illusion of Gaia. I can get that. I mean, I have that. And just the 3S oscillator. Tobert, Tobias J. Fox. I don't know if that's your name. Tobias Fox. Tricky Tony. Motherfucker uses a simple sine wave from 3x oscillator. You goddamn genius. And it's literally just to like... No, don't lock it. Yeah, his name is Robert, isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember that. It just adds like a little bit of an accent to the piano. That's so cool. Oh, and this is the trumpet. What are the trumpet from? TH? What is TH? I don't know what TH is. Scariest thing on earth was the weird route. Dude, these are so good. Strings is... Really? How were people able to hear the Chrono Trigger strings in here? His name is Annoying Dog? True. Robert Annoying Dog Fox. And then the sax part is so good. He is Fox and the house, and also carpet. There's another thing that I wish I was able to do as well as Toby, which is harmonies. Look at the difference between this part of the melody, which is the main part, and then this one, which is just harmonizing with the top part. I don't know how to do that shit. Like the blue part just goes just da 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 da, and then this da 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 da, and that sounds nice together. Da da dun dun dun. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Also, FLS Crash, that is, I think, a stock Crash sound from FL Studio. Those are Chrono Trigger strings. This is all Chrono Trigger strings again. Holy crap. Wait, the drum kit on its own sounds like ass. I don't know how the fuck he does it. But like if you listen to the isolated to just the drum part, this sounds terrible. I would never put something like this in a song. But yet, even then, when you put it against everything else, it just works. It just works. I don't know how Toby does it. I straight up don't know how Toby does it, and I hate him, but I love him. Okay, enough looking into how Toby's mind works. Also, this doesn't have any effects yet, any mastering, so no wonder it sounds like so tinny or like unfinished. It's like again. What movie? What? The Fox and the House and the Hound? Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, let me just hiccups again. Okay, let me just put this in the background while I am figuring out what to do to end stream. Fox and the Hound, what? You'd be surprised. Once again, I don't know much things. Again, I don't know a lot of things. The Disney movie. Beats me. Let me look it up. Fox and the Hound. Oh! You know why? Okay. You want to know why I didn't know it? It's because I know it as La Vaga y el Vagabundo. La Dama y el Vagabundo. Wait, it's not that. No, it's not that. Wait, I don't know what this is. That's something else. No, I actually don't know this one. I don't know what this is. La Mía del Vagabundo is something else. Yeah, I was thinking of Lady and the Tramp. No, I was thinking of Lady and the Tramp. No, but I actually don't know this one. What the heck? Oh, it's even older. That's why I don't know it. No wonder I didn't know it. Yeah. It's 1981. Lady and the Tramp is... Wait, what? Hold on. Lady and the Tramp is... Never mind. Lady and the Tramp is even older. What? Lady and the Tramp is from 55? What the fuck? And then the Fox and the Hound is from 1981. Jesus Christ. No, I didn't know it. Lady and the Tramp is old. Jesus. Okay, back to putting the music on. I feel like Toby confuses the music theory majors. No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does, because anyone worth their salt knows what Toby's actually doing. It just... Maybe it takes a little bit of time to get used to what it is. Like, I've seen people that are good at music have a hard time understanding what the heck is going on with the Sanctuary songs. So, yeah. Let's see if we can rate somebody. What the heck is this person's model? That's cool. Kind of want to rate them, but I'm also scared of meeting new people. Do I know anybody that's live right now? Oh, Nora's doing the Genshin event, so I can't go there because that would be spoilers for me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here then. I'm gonna leave it here. Lady raises a fox as a pet, and then he becomes friends with the dog and the hunter, and then like they grow up, and the dog has to help hunt the fox who is back in the wild. Oh shit, I can see why that would be emotional already. Yeah. God, I'm really proud of this song so far. I hate that movie. Good night. Good night. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna rate anybody right now because I want to go make food and stuff. But this has been fun. I'm gonna keep working on it for sure. Maybe next week on stream, probably. It is a good song. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying going back into writing music that I have like a proper idea of what to do with. But yeah. Jimmy, what are your thoughts on the song so far?
What was that? I had my headphones in.
Well, clearly you weren't listening to my song anyway, so you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You can keep listening to your own music. It's fine. I won't put it against you. But oh well. That's gonna be it for me. I'll be seeing you on Monday for something else. Oh, next week I probably can't continue the song. Actually, now that I think about it, because on... Oh, shit. Okay, next week, a couple things. Next week is my birthday. I'm not doing anything special on my birthday because it's on a Saturday, and I'm not streaming on that Saturday. Unless I come up with something to do, but I likely won't come up with something to do. Monday, I have no idea what I will do. Wednesday is Honkai Star Rail Day, I'm pretty sure. So Wednesday, we might be doing the Honkai Star Rail story, or a little bit of it at least. And then Friday, I think I scheduled with Zany and Amber to go back to playing Peak. Because there's cannibalism now. Unrelated, but that is true. So yeah, probably that's what's gonna happen. So potentially on Monday I continue the song, though I don't know if I want to make music on a Monday. I'll see. I'll see over the weekend how I feel about it, and then on Sunday I'll figure out what to do on Monday. Maybe I do an off-stream day, or I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure the new patch of Honkai Star Rail comes out on next week, which is annoying for me, but oh well. If that is the case, we'll see. Maybe we'll continue the song the week after the next, or maybe I'll try to finish it off stream, and whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Eat the flesh of friends, something like that. But oh well. This has been fun. I'm really proud of this song so far, and I can't wait to keep working on it. So I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.